My joke will probably be funny if you get more alcohol.
Oh, look, it's Amanda.
Oh, does that mean we're on?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't do the finger wiggle!
I had no wiggles.
How
to know
dare
what
you?
was happening.
I saw
The
Nomad
year
talking.
just started.
I saw Nomad talking. I had to get him.
Could have been naked.
Nomad, you look like you should be like fencing or something.
Right, like why such a fancy shirt?
Yeah.
I'll take some buttons down, guys. All right.
Whoa.
I was cozy. Okay.
People have to pay for that.
Not in this
Yeah, sure.
Christian Minecraft.
Different
display.
stream, different stream.
Make sure you guys sub for more buttons.
For more.
For every sub,
If for every sub you see more of the chest hair.
for every 5 subs, Nomad will undo another button on the jacket.
It's quilted.
For 10
I love
subs,
that.
I'll mail you some chest hair.
Whoa!
It looks like a
15,
like
Nomad, you're worth more than that.
Bella,
like
who?
a medieval gambison. Yo, Nomad, where you get that from? Though, is that quilted?
It's Quilton, Old Navy, son.
Fuck yeah, bro. That shit's hot.
It's
looks
the
like
quicker
a-
pick. It's the quicker
shit.
picker rapper.
It looks like a medieval gambison, bro.
It's very cozy.
I saw one that looks kind of like that, but it's like blue on the outside, and then on the inside it's got like a paisley liner. Pretty nice.
Very nice.
Paisley's sexy.
Paisley. You know, there's somewhere, someplace, somebody's named their child Paisley.
I used to know a kid named Paisley.
Maybe whatever you did with Bone Carver, there's a kid named Paisley now.
I hope
There
not.
was a girl named Paisley that worked at Journey that picked the walls of secondary.
Makes sense.
Paisley,
So
yeah.
that if that gives you any indication of what Paisleys are like, there you
Mhm.
Like a female Chad, right?
Take me.
go. Very that.
Shout out to all the Chads and Paileys.
No.
All the Paisleys,
Chad's
all
here.
the Paisleys with the chiseled chin.
Just see my cereal.
Eat your cereal to the Chads and Paisleys.
We do have cereal.
So, we are back for more tomfoolery. A little later
Yep.
than what's expected, but now that we're not all dying from whatever the fuck was floating around or the planet. I said
Speak
almost.
for yourself.
You two are a lot better than you were before. I will say that much.
That's right, man.
Yes.
Dog champ.
Even from yesterday.
Maybe if you guys would stop sticking your fingers in each other's mouths.
Damn. Nomad, stop
I would
licking
like-
walls.
I'd like to see. I'd like to see video
Or not.
evidence.
You gotta stop
Well,
licking
Paisley
your
do it, and I just had
tell
to
you
try
guys
it.
my middle name is Paisley.
Yeah.
But- and now that Nomad no longer has to flee for his life. He's no longer wanted
No.
by the law. The laws of
AKA
physics.
The law of the fire.
The law of the fire.
Of the flame. The law of the flame.
Mm. He had his own cult of the dragon to take on.
Yeah.
Carol must have been near. It's close to. So to the flames.
To the flames. Yeah. So thanks for everyone. Make it back. Get back in the swing of fun things that we have here. As Brittany has been feverishly attempting to make sure that her notes are up to date, I will turn it over to Loremaster.
Ooh, whoa.
Oh. What?
I said, woo!
Oh. You started talking and then just stopped. Alrighty. Session 27. I'm gonna need a new notebook here soon. This is all I got left. Not many pages. Session 27. We started in the leader of the Yuan-Ti's chamber where the party was brought for judgment. Since the party was able to know that the Yuan-Tis are ruled by the females, it was their assumption that Kira was the Capy Crew's leader, since she gave the command to stop fighting. More so, she panically screamed and yelled to stop fighting because they were going to Kira-nap her. But to each their own.
Hi,
Kira
Kira.
Kira pretended to be in charge of the Capy Crew. With some diplomacy, Kira negotiated for them to take Verum the White and the Dragon Mask back to the council, where Kira would lobby for the Yuan-Ti to have the Serpent Hills designated as their lands, so they could have a home to raise and defend their kids. In the process of deciding to go before the council, they decided to bring one of the Yuan-Ti with them. So they bring back Zimu. And they pick her because she can speak some common and also not. But before the Capy Crew is dismissed by the Yuan-Ti, Durham pipes up and says, "Hey, I'm looking for a book." And so, to avoid any insult because of Durham being a boy, Kira steps forward and says, yes, my Durham. He is heartfelt that there is a ghost stuck in the library, and he would like to free her by finding the missing book that would allow her to leave. To which the Yuan-Ti go, yes, the little thief. And so they bring forward the little thief to Kira, who decides, I don't have time for this. So she just says, you will die a painful death if you don't give us the book. And the thief is like, not worth dying for. Here you go. So I give Durham the book. And then we give the little thief back to John. Because I've already saved way too many people and was way too diplomatic. So the Capy Crew is then told to leave. And they do go and release the ghost on their way out, who thanks Durham for finding the book for her. And she gives a reward to Durham, and it is a book of knowledge where he can ask it a question or search for information in it, and he can see if there is any answers within the book. And I believe it is a luck roll. Yes. So upon exiting the caves, they were met by a absolutely giant purple toad named Murple. Insert hazy gasps and ogle-oogle goggles and just overall admiration for the giant toad. Soraya greets the new friend, who gave her a scroll that started talking. And in a chirpy voice, the twins realized it was Eliwick. She instructed the Capy Crew to climb onto Murple's back and hold on. And she gave a little tip that he is also food motivated. So, with this voicemail that Eliwick gave, the Capy Crew loads up onto Murple the Frog after Soraya uses some rice cakes from the Wandering Omson to entice him to let us go. And then with 2 massive jumps and some, I believe it was dexterity saving throws later, we arrive in Waterdeep, and we are greeted by the oh-so-delightful Eliwick. So, once they all are discombobulated, Murple the Toad takes on his merry way after getting another snack from Soraya. Eliwick informs the twins that there is a way that she has found to get the twins' father out of the astrolabe. But in order to do that, they need to go to Prismere to meet the Archfey, who is named Zabilna, to start the conversation to go retrieve their father.
That day.
And so the Capy Crew says, awesome, cool. We can't do that right now. We've got a lot of baggage right now. We gotta unload some. And Eliwick says, see you soon. Bye. And so then, we do have a very important conversation with Eliwick about Prismeer. Before we make the decision not to go right now, we do learn some important information about Prismeer. It is a pocket of Feywild. And so as Zybilna the Archfey is the ruler of this pocket dimension, but it has 3 rules that you must follow. The first is hospitality. You must be welcoming. We scratched out the word conjugal from the description of this rule. Welcoming to anyone who enters your home. If they are not friendly to you, you do not have to be friendly to them, though. There is that little caveat. The second is ownership. No stealing, burglarizing, anything of the sort. And then 3 is the rule of give and take, where if you are given something, you must give something in return.
Take one, leave one.
And that after
Finally
that
one
is when
girl.
they say. That is when they say, we'd love to go, we just can't right now. Sorry, I missed a whole chunk at the top of the page. So after that, the party's like, all right, we gotta kind of take care of some things. They decide to go find Leosin. And Kira says, hey, take me to Remy. And then the twins decide to go see their mother. Durham wants to go to the Shrine of Lathander. And Hermie wants to find a shop for magic items. So, the twins bring Orion to meet their mom. And in there, they have a conversation about Orion and how they're very worried and stressed taking him around. And the moms say, well, we'd love to take care of him. So, Orion will be staying with the twins' mother for the time being. They do not leave the boy's body tied to him. The body of the child is actually with Kira. And that's pretty much the twins' visit to their mother. And then Kira is taken to Remy with Verum the White, the Yuan-Ti, and the child corpse. Living corpse? Living corpse. I think it's a living corpse. She starts with talking to Marquette. It is decided that Kira is a walking joke at the moment. A bad joke. And so, addressing the child first, they decide the best place to send the child is to Marquette. So, with a ring of a bell, someone comes and takes the child to Marquette. And then Verum is sent to a prison where Kira's like, hey, have it be in a prison situation where it's people who are not easily persuaded. Because he did try to adopt, ? Dur? He kind of tried to adopt Durham, but not really. And then the last one is the Yuan-Ti, and Kira explains the whole situation and explains that it is in the best interest of everyone to give the Serpent Hills to the Yuan-Ti and just let them be. Leave them alone. And Marquette is like, I might support this. Thanks for the heads up. Let Leosin know when you're ready to talk to the council. And then Durham. Durham goes to the Shrine of Lathander, where he is admitted entrance to pray. And in his prayer, Lathander comes to him and says, You can continue down this new path. But in order to do so, you have to go through that door. And you have to strike down your old self and face what you would have become. And with that, Vander.
Tee hee hee hee. I love cliffhangers. So, thank you, Brittany. As we are back to being off the book again, so this can go over there until I need it again. We'd like to keep doing that very, very often. Before we jump into the session itself, Carl, originally, because you have a relationship of sorts with members of the council, the thought process is that you and Kira went there. Are you staying with that or changing it to something else?
I like that series of events. I think that was a good decision. I'm all with that. I would have made that decision.
Cool. In that case, we'll stick with that one. We'll get this shenaniganry going. Twins and Hermaeus, you guys are gonna go shopping. You two are council, and you're doing your fight.
Oh, quick question.
Quick answer.
Nomad,
Yes.
who got the boon last week?
You?
Me?
Yep.
Hey.
Because of your diplomatic skills, I believe.
Okay. Cool.
Speaking of diplomatic skills.
Brittany, I love you, but I think Leosin's toupee should have taken the boon.
We will start tonight's shenaniganry with Nomad and Brittany. As the two of you, being here in Waterdeep bit now, are escorted down to the main council chambers as you had requested a meeting be had. It takes a little bit of time though, as a little bit by kind of like clusters of them, as like a couple of the council members come in at a time, minus of course our Zane, King of the Merfolk, and Lord Drowner, that kind of just make their way up out of their pool of water that's been constructed per Soraya's endeavors in the Sword Coast. But you do see there is another chair that's been put up to the side of the main ones that house the Lord's Alliance, Emerald Enclave, the Order of the Gauntlet, and the Harpers, with their respective representatives. Another chair put off to the side that you would recognize Markath the Crimson is sitting in, as she is technically part of the Council of Waterdeep at this point. As the two of you are in this council chamber, there's a bit more guards in here than typically are in here. I would say with your background, Carl, it seems like there's a little bit more of a beefing up of security at this point, with the variety of different folks that are in here. More of them just being Waterdeep guards, nothing particular to a specific faction other than Waterdeep. But once everyone's in the council chambers there, as Remy, Lady Haventry, stands up and gestures down to the two of you and goes, "You have brought before this council today a petition for territory to be recognized by the other lady and lords of this land. as well as those of high-ranking status of a variety of organizations throughout the Sword Coast itself. If you would like to present your case to this council, we will hear your petition now. As she retakes her seat, giving whoever wants to talk the floor.
I'm gonna kind of like bow because this was kind of Kira's thing, so I'm gonna kind of be like,
So Kira's gonna try to be as respectful as she can. As she can. So thank you. In addressing the council, I was not prepared for you to say what we were starting with. Me and Carl.
The die fucked you on that one.
Yeah, that's okay. So Sarah's going to explain.
I gotta go kill a bug. I'll be right back.
That's so precious. She's gonna explain kind of what they saw in the Serpent Hills, and she's going to explain the first fight with serpents and how they just wanted to be left alone, and that then going into Peter's tomb, they found these Yanti who crave peace for what they have, and that as long as they are left alone and are able just to protect their children and live their life, that they will be fine. And that they would appreciate having their homes deemed their home. And that this is a Yanti that has come with us, and that they had Verum the White, and that, like, I'm just going to explain that whole thing to them and just say, like, they were more than amicable to giving us Verum the White and the mask should they be given their home.
As you're explaining it at one point, and you pause for a moment as the sudden announcement of Verum being captured, as Remy, having seen him already, doesn't have this look of surprise on her face, but much of the rest of the council is a little surprised at this announcement. As there a bit more of a conversation's happening as the leader of the Emerald Enclave, Winterhound, rises from his chair there and goes, "You thought it better to capture and return him here. This high-leading member of the cult. Someone that has done nothing but cause death and destruction to untold thousands. Why not just have him reap what he sowed? Bring back balance. He caused destruction, and yet you let him live."
Then go kill him. They vow.
Nobody says he has to live. Yeah, nobody says he has to live. Nobody says he has to live.
We weren't tasked to kill him. We were tasked to find him.
Both of you roll me a d10.
Okay. 9.
I don't think you have a choice. I'm pretty sure you have to.
That's very good.
Would
3?
A 3? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh. As that happens, both Lady Silverhand and Sir Ishtval, both stand up as Lady Silverhand and Sir Ishtval, as they both go, would it not be in the best interests of us all to ensure that we are aware of what possibly the cult could be doing, instead of just outright murdering potential routes for information? As they're saying this to you, they're not saying it so much to Winterhound as you guys have said, go ahead and kill him if you want.
But
I
that's why we
mean-
brought him back here.
Yeah, he's yours to do with whatever you want to do with. But we just you know, we'd appreciate our 7,000 gold, and yeah, I mean, what you guys want to do with him is up to you, or what you want us to do with him is also up to you.
You say
Life or
that.
death wasn't our decision.
As you say that, Carl, your lord, Lord November, stands up from his seat as the other 3 now retake theirs, and goes, when in war, it is best to have as much information available as possible. As, give me a history check. I will say no disadvantage, actually, for this one.
I was gonna ask.
No disadvantage for this one.
14.
14. As he's saying this, and he's slowly kind of like, his eyes kind of go across the room there as he's addressing everyone. And at one point, he looks you directly in the eyes, Carl, as he says the last couple words of the sentence slower. As you do remember, with how he's kind of acting, times where Lord Neverember has said that having information is a good tool in one's back pocket, kind of deal. And the fact that you've done it here, I'll say that you can tell you've made your lord happy, at the very least. I will say, out of everyone here at the council chamber, you can tell that you bringing him back, Lord Neverember approves of what you've done thus far. As Lord Neverember retakes his seat once more, I should do it. Remy, Lady Haventry, will stand up and go, he's already been taken to a secured location. We can question him as much as we want. If he proves too much of a threat, we can always have him executed for his crimes against the realm then. But he should stand at least some chance to give us some information, at the very least. Is there anything else that the Capy Crew members here have to say regarding the capture of Verum the White?
RP?
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 I think I need to give them the dragon mask though first, don't I?
Do we? Did they agree on the? Did they agree on the land?
You have not gotten an agreement so far. you told them the story of what happened there, and they went back to you. Okay, so you got Verum, because the only one that knew was Remy, actually, at that point.
So, like, but over the table demanding money, they're not going to do it because they want the mask. They didn't
Yes.
care about getting Verum back. It was we needed to go to Verum the White to get the mask.
Yeah, it could have been both. I felt maybe, or now we have to barter with them for this land and the mask, right?
Barter's a strong word.
Not barter, but
We
negotiate.
need to, we need to get them to agree so we can send Zimu back with word that the Serpent Hills are the Yantis.
Does Vimo have the mask? Vimo has the mask, huh?
No, I have them.
Oh, you have the mask.
Yeah.
So what's preventing
But
us?
if I break, you gotta remember, I have a curse on me. If I don't keep my word, I die.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Curses are fun.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, so how are we gonna get them to call their realtor for this land?
Realtor.
We're waiting to hear from them on that one. Right now, they've just been talking about Verum. They haven't really brought up the land for Serpent Hill. But that's why I'm like, we can't just stand here and demand money.
Well, I think we should be demanding what we were promised, and
But we haven't given them what we promised.
we gave them half.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, Verum.
No, it was go to Verum the White and get the mask. I don't think they cared if we brought him back. I think some people are probably happy that we did, but he wasn't part of what we had to bring back. It was the mask.
Kira, give me an insight check.
Happily. 30.
30. With a 30 insight check, I will say you can tell the majority of the council chamber is either indifferent or likes that you caught him and have returned him here as a party. The only one that doesn't is Winterhound of the Emerald Enclave. He's the only one in the whole room that does not like that you captured him, as he's also the only one that spoke out about you bringing him here. So, continue on with your guys' conversations.
So what's the move then, Kira? How do we want to do this?
We have to get them to agree that the Serpent Hills can belong to the Yanti.
And what leverage do we have? The
They
mask
gave
in
us
your
Verum
pocket.
the White, which is more than what we needed. We're bringing in more. If they agree, they get more.
Well, see what they say. See what they say.
Great.
So, what do you say? Or do, I should say, at this point.
I'm going to address the council again. And I'm going to say, Look. You sent us to find a mask. We brought you back the villain and possibly the mask. But the price of getting both is giving the Yanti the hills that are barren, sandy desert hills. They're treacherous to go to with the serpents that are out there. Let them have their hill. And then you get not only Verum the White, but you also get the dragon mask.
This is going to be interesting. See how this goes. Yep, he's going to do it again. Lord Winterhound of the Emerald Enclave stands back up once more. These Yanti are not natural creatures. What claim do they have to this land? Why should they have the Serpent Hills? They upset the natural balance of nature.
I'm going to look to Zimu. And I'm going to say...
What do you say to her? I'll say is like you look at her real quick. You could tell like it's kind of like if you took like a little kid to like the city hall meeting. Glazed look, has no idea what's going on.
I'm going to look at Zimu and I'm going to say, what does your home mean to you?
Safe. As she says it in common. Recognizing that the majority of motherfuckers here have been speaking common.
And I'm going to go look at the council and I'm going to say, many times, their answer when you ask them anything about their children, about their lives, about their home, they want one thing, which is safety. And to them, safety is themselves. So having that be just, those hills are there. That tomb is theirs.
I want to say, if you're so concerned about disrupting the balance of nature, why not give them a home so that they don't? Seclusion, privacy, safety.
I will say with the two of you, Kira, you can either roll with advantage from having help from Carl, or you both can roll persuasion and go from there.
I only have +2 on persuasion. I don't know what you have.
Your plus is better than my plus.
Oh, it is? Then we should both probably roll.
I'll say in that case...
I'm +1.
I'll say in that
Okay.
case the help can go towards Carl then, if you like to have him advantage then.
What do you want to do? You want to both roll or have advantage +2?
I'm worried because when your dice roll bad, they roll bad.
Yes, I know. All right. Thank you. Fucking.
It's up
I'm
to
just
you.
gonna. You gotta tell. It's not up to me. Why is it up to me? All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it
Advantage?
with advantage.
Roll with advantage? Or
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
both rolling?
I'll roll with advantage. I can't roll shit twice, right? Maybe? Wish I didn't fucking say that.
You do it plenty of times.
Okay, here we go.
Reference previous one shot that we played. You rolled how many nat ones?
All we need to know. I was a moves, okay?
Those your moves.
First roll was a 14. Not terrible. Yeah, we're gonna go with 14. Second roll was a 12.
14 overall.
Yep. I didn't roll single digits at least.
That's the trick.
Prawn anvil. Okay. Okay. I'll say most of the council nods in approval of this. There are 2 members that don't immediately look like they agree with what the 2 of you are saying. The Emerald Enclave and Lord Neverember.
I'll say, my lord, if I may, what are you without your home? What is anybody without their home? If you wish to contain these unnatural beings, what other option do we have?
You have seen these Yuan-Ti firsthand. Have you not, Carl?
I have.
You have fought with them.
Against, I have.
And you've slain in combat some, I'm assuming.
Regrettably.
Can I pipe up? Can I pipe up? Can I pipe up?
What do you want to say?
It was all to protect their kids.
Okay.
The only reason, like, the fighting happened was for them to protect their kids.
And that's why I say, regrettably.
I'll say with the regrettably comment, you see...
Regrets.
Regrets. You see with the regrets, Lord Wonderhound of the Emerald Enclave, his rough, like almost stone-like composure kind of crumbles a little bit at hearing like a protection, like a family unit a bit more happening there. He's still pretty like, nah. But I'll say that you can tell that like there's a little bit of like but there's a little bit of like a moment of cracking in his shields there. As Neverember retorts.
So his shields are cracked?
Shields are cracked.
Push.
As Lord Neverember stands up from his chair and points at you, Carl, and says, "Swear on your loyalty to Neverwinter, to me, your lord, on your name, that no Yuan-Ti threat shall ever become present from what we are about to do this day if we follow what you recommend. Can you swear?
I can swear that if we are no threat to them, they are no threat to us. And if they do come unprovoked, I will see to it myself that they know their place and where their home is.
As you say that, I'll say with you offering to hunt them down if they do become a threat. The Emerald Enclave, as well as Lord Neverember, kind of like have a little bit of relief come over them as Lady Silverhand stands up and has the council take a vote, as with a bit of persuading, it is granted that the Yuan-Ti are allowed to keep the Serpent Hills, per the Capy Crew. With a little bit of persuading there.
A little.
A little bit of persuading.
Good job, Kira. That was fun.
Yeah.
As Lady Silverhand goes, and your payment is being collected. You will be able to collect it before you leave these chambers today. We've also heard tale of the from Markath that you have driven out the White Death in the north. Congratulations on another successful assault on a dragon, as well as the capture and finding of the White Dragon Mask and its original owner at this point. Is there anything else that is needed from this council then?
I'm gonna say, is there a letter that can be given to Zimu to bring back to her, so that way they know that my end of the deal was upkept?
Yes.
Maybe a deed to the land of some sort?
We can, as a council, write a letter authorizing their claim to the Serpent Hills being recognized by those of the leadership here, so that they are a recognized nation amongst the Sword Coast now.
Thank you.
As you've
And
now established the
with
Yuan-Ti.
With that, I will reach into my bag and pull out the White Dragon Mask and hand it over to them.
The White Dragon Mask. As Markath kind of sits up a little excitedly at seeing the White Dragon Mask come out, as you present it to the council there. Your Yuan-Ti friend walks up and sprinkles a little bit of what looks like skin, dried up white skin, onto the mask there. That, as you look at it a little bit more, it's a little bit of like sheddings of snake skin.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
It's the hose again. As there's a light glow of a green on the mask there that ebbs and then disappears as she brushes the snake skins off, points at it and looks back at you, and then in Draconic says, "Clean. You are good now for the mask, as long as I am safe to return home."
So does that mean like my curse is gone?
As long as she makes it home, you'll be fine.
Oh, can I ask for her to get like transported home?
Who do you ask? You can ask anyone in the council. You got some choices there.
Yeah.
You can ask them as a general, or you will want to call out a certain one. You could see if you could convince them. You do. I will say you guys are more or less aware who was not happy about the Yuan-Ti and who is happy. So that kind of comes out in your favor there.
We could pick a happy person.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn between doing a general ask, or should I ask Remy or Laryl?
Oh, Lady Silverhand.
Yeah.
I will say Lady
Oh, I
Silverhand.
thought you were talking about off-brand Carol.
Lady Silverhand, I will say that the Capy Crew would know is, since it has been a minute since we've played, is kind of like runs the show. She's kind of like the speaker of the council at this point. She's the ruler of Waterdeep. That's her city. So.
Is there someone from the Brotherhood?
The Arcane Brotherhood? That
Yeah.
would be Markath, the Crimson. That would be who is with the Brotherhood.
I'm gonna do a general ask. Cause like I keep thinking like the Brotherhood has their like thing. But other people might have other ways I'm unaware of. So I'm gonna generally ask and say, is there any way that we could quickly get Zimu back to the Serpent Hills? Totally, in all honesty, completely selfishly, my life is tied to this bargain. So knowing that
Yep.
she gets home safely would be wonderful.
Hearing you say your life is tied to it, Markath's actually going to stand up and go, your life's tied to it, huh?
Oh dear God, what have I done?
Well, I'm paying my debt back. You saved me, did you not? A life for a life.
That's fair.
As she walks up, kind of circles her fingers around her ears for a moment there, and then touches the tip of her tongue as they all have a little bit of a red glow for a moment. She walks up and starts speaking with the Yuan-Ti there for a moment in an odd language. What exotic languages do the two of you know?
Exotic languages.
Exotic.
I only know Common, Dwarf, and Giant.
And then you said just Draconic for you, Kira?
I have common, draconic, and thieves can't.
You have no idea what was just said.
Fair enough.
It's like some like weird, like back of the throat gurgling of a speech is being spoke right in front of you there. As after a minute or two happens, Markath nods her head, writes on the floor some odd runes in that, and then a little bit more time passes as the Yuan-Ti disappears with a puff of red smoke. As Markath takes out a rag and starts kind of cleaning up the spot where she had done some magic previously. She's returned.
And I didn't die.
And my debt's repaid. Thank you.
Thank you.
As the party no longer has Zimu, the Yuan-Ti. Oh, you have established the Yuan-Ti in the Sarkos. That will be interesting. Anything else that you would need from this council? Other than your payment, of course.
I would like to ask Lord Neverember for permission to continue to travel with this party, because Carl was under the assumption that his travels with them so far were an order from Lord Neverember, but I just want to basically tell him that I've become invested in their cause. But if it's something if there's something that he needs from me, I'd be willing to give that up if I need to. Out of duty.
I appreciate that you recall where your true loyalties lie, Carl. At this time, there's nothing needed. We have held off any skirmishes with the cult back in Neverwinter. Ragtag small groups, nothing that the town guard there can't handle, the city guard can't handle. I do appreciate that you remember where your loyalties lie, though. And I shall call upon you if needed. As he kind of gives a little side glance at Lady Silverhand there, the ruler of Neverwinter.
I just want to say, and I you. And I you. Twice.
Wait, did we bring back? Okay, so it was Markath the Red.
Yep.
Math killed by Varum the White.
Yep.
So we still have to do the Drakecorn, right? Or have we done that?
The Drakecorn was with Markath.
Yeah, I think,
That
right?
was, she's someone that knows more about the Drakecorn.
But we don't have that, and she's just intel on the Drakecorn,
Correct.
basically, right?
She is
Okay.
someone knowledgeable about the Drakecorn. When you guys went to the Arcane Brotherhood, the host tower, they told you that she had been researching it, kind of like her thesis paper. English is hard sometimes.
No, you did well. You did well.
That was what she was working on, was a study of the Drakecorn. Ancient magic that, with it being more draconic focused, not many folks go towards that, ironically. So her having that knowledge made her a paramount to finding her. So you guys finding her was what helped you. I'll give you guys that because it's been a minute.
Okay. So are we done with the council?
Up to you guys. You guys called them here. They didn't call you here.
No. I mean, like, what do we still have to do for the council?
These were the two quests that we had, and we were due to get 7K each. That's what I have in my notes. But we have other things that we can do. Obviously, there was the lead that we had on Puff and all that stuff. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I mean, we still have a good chunk.
You mean the liar and the thief?
Yeah. But I think maybe we should just ask the council if there are any before we go make our own decisions on what to do next as a whole party. Should we be asking them if there is anything else that they need from us?
Another mission? You say you want from the council. I do get to pull the
Since we've completed our quests from the council.
Your active quests currently.
Yeah, our active quests, exactly.
Nomad's over here like, yo, I've played Skyrim enough. I know I need more.
You don't just go away after this. You guys have. I know you got more for us. Give me some more money. If they don't, it's fine. I'm just, we don't get to come back and see them very often. We haven't seen the council since the beginning of this book, right?
It's been a minute since you guys have spoken with them.
Yeah.
With you asking if you have anything for you, they do have something for you. because they always have something for you. As, I hate that it's him. Lord Winterhound of the Emerald Enclave stands back up once more and states that there are disturbances in the Misty Forest.
In the forest.
In the forest. In the Misty Forest. I, as representative of the Emerald Enclave, wishing to ensure that the balance of nature is kept, would ask that the Capy Crew go there and investigate this on behalf of the council. And what?
Well, I mean,
How much
Just
are we
as
going
a-
to get paid to do this?
as a favor.
It would
As
be an
a-
official council mission, so you would get paid upon completion.
Okay. All right. Carla,
Number?
I don't have a notebook.
Your standing
Look.
rate with them is 7,000 gold per mission.
That's total.
Total. Each person in your group gets 1,000 gold.
Seeing as we're
Did you somehow convince them that the capybara needed gold? I think someone
Well-
rolled like a nat 20 or something.
He needs the most. Did
He
you not
needs
see
the
his
most
gold
gold.
chain?
Now that he has one, yeah, he needs more gold.
I think our crew may be due for a performance review. Seeing as we're 2 for 2, and maybe 2.5 for 2, considering we brought back Verum. I'm thinking we might be due for a raise. Maybe 2,000 per person. That's what I'm thinking. But we'd be happy to take care of it for you. And as if our past work is any indication of how smoothly that may go, I think 2,000 is fair. I think 2,000 each is fair.
1,000. So you want 14. Roll me persuasion or deception, your choice.
Okay.
Man said with how smoothly it went, had to come back and convince them to accept certain allies, had to explain why certain people were alive and not dead. Yeah, it went real smooth.
It's nice that you.
really smooth there.
What's it like, Walter, not having to convince the council to do shit? What's it like getting to sit and watch someone else sweat? Is it nice?
Do I get to roll with advantage?
With advantage? No. With
Okay.
advantage.
Just
You know,
lay
I
it on
could,
thick.
I
I don't
could
know.
say something right now that could potentially help Nomad, but how much do I really want to help you right now? What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? The song.
Stupid.
Shit. Do you want to know what I rolled, or should I just like decide?
We just go home now.
Yeah, we just go home now. Yeah.
What'd you get? How bad?
A 6.
A 6. So with a 6,
Good night, everybody.
all of them kind of just like Markath actually giggles a little bit in the corner.
I want to nudge him and be like, dude, you do know there's like a B team out there, right?
I don't think the B team could have done what we did. Let's see where this goes. Let's just see. Let's just see where it goes.
As Lady Silverhand stands up, as much as we do appreciate the assistance of the Capy Crew and everything that you have done and continue to do, hopefully, it is not within this council's availability to supply that. With preparing,
They said we don't have the budget this quarter. Sorry, guys.
I was gonna say that. Good.
with preparing armies and such, and having to deal with our own incursions, without even the cult attacking. It's just not doable at this time.
Okay. Well,
As I'll say that, Nomad, you weren't here. I'll
Understandable.
give you this. I'll recap that, where the last time you guys were outside, there are a decent amount more people in Waterdeep.
and
Like, there's more people. Like, the city is filling up. You can tell that people are traveling to the city.
I'm listening. My child is knocking on the door.
As Lady Silverhand continues, if there's other ways we can assist you, we can. If it is something where money is a concern, there's ways possibly we could help otherwise.
Well, just whatever you can do. But I feel like you know what? Why don't we say, when we come back from this forestry business, we revisit this. But for now, I think I could speak for everyone in saying that we wouldn't mind taking this on.
Very well. If you could visit me before you leave the city, there's a small grove outside the south gate that I will be sitting by. I can give you a bit more information there before you head out.
Fair enough. We'll relay it to the party.
Very well. As there's nothing else needed from this council?
No.
So the Council of Waterdeep is dismissed, with the Misty Forest being another point of interest that the party must embark to at some point. As the two of you pick up the 7,000 gold, too little for the party, and are able to make your way on.
Wait, 7,000?
Yes.
It was 7,000 per quest. And we did 2
We
quests.
already got paid for one.
We did? Where's my money? Did I not put it in my inventory?
I think you spent it.
My man's is out there with 2 gold, and he said, huh?
God. No, you're right. It's in my
Damn,
inventory. I forgot.
You spending it faster than you can put it in your inventory.
As I'll say, since the twins and Hermaeus were going out to go shopping, I won't make you guys roll to go find them, as you guys would menagerie your way that way. As we will turn our heads to something fun and possibly anxiety-ridden.
Yes.
As Durham, you are standing in a room
A
inside
rubber
of-
room?
Not a rubber room. Thankfully,
I
or
like them beat.
thankfully, one of the two.
No rats?
No rats.
Ooh.
As across the way from you, you see yourself. As he waves at
Former
you.
self.
Still waiting.
Former self, right?
Do you say that to him? He's
Like,
physical. You don't see through him. He's physical. You might be in your
like-
mind. You
like-
might be in your
yeah.
mind, but he's there.
Talk about facing your demons.
I don't know demon, but I definitely carry a little bit of their gifts as like a twiddle, like a small ember in between. You know, like a coin flip, almost like from what the heck was it? Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. You know when Jack Sparrow was like flicking the coin through.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Sure, whatever. Jack Sparrow of the Caribbean. But instead of like a coin, it's just like this little like ember, just like dancing between my fingertips.
So we have to fight.
Oh, we fighting, baby. Somebody.
Bye,
stop me.
Vaquero.
No, I think it's gonna be a pretty even back and forth. Okay.
Ooh.
Any other comments?
I think we're good to get this going.
As
Time to extinguish the darkness.
the door behind you closes, as the veil of shadows covers it, as the door at one point, as the shadows moves just a little bit in the smoke, the door's gone. As you can hear Lathander's voice one more time. You must win. If not, a new path you must find. Do you accept?
Yes.
Roll initiative.
Funny because we both have the same
Mm-hmm.
thing.
22.
He goes first.
Rob, what is the name of your Durham?
Durham Fellborn.
As he is the full embodiment of what you could have been. Had you stayed with Malvathor. That you would be fighting. So, let me give you guys control of your tokens. Durham that is good is got the yellow icon on him. Durham that is evil is going to have the green icon on him. Okay?
Yes.
1 second to make sure you guys have control, and then you guys can go ahead and beat the daylights out of each other. Alright. You may begin.
Alright. Yes. So I will start by let's see, casting Shadow of Boil. Flame-like shadows wreath around my body until this spell ends. I become heavily obscured to others. The shadows turn dim. The shadows turn dim light within 10 feet of me into darkness, and bright light in the same area to dim light. Until the spell ends, I am resistant to radiant damage. And in addition, whenever a creature within 10 feet of me hits me with an attack, the shadows lash out at that creature, dealing 2d8 necrotic damage. And I use this lovely...
Because you now have a 10-foot circle around you.
I am in darkness.
Yeah, say it in a vague voice.
Like the darkness is your ally. I was born in it. So, anyway, I would also like to. I had it here like 2 seconds ago. I would like to cast Action Surge so I can take another action this turn.
We're starting off with a 1.
Mm-hmm. And I would like to cast Eldritch Blast. So, first, that is a 27 to hit.
That's a hit.
How about an 18?
18 damage?
No. 18
Oh, that's
to
the
hit.
second one? Yeah,
Mhm.
both hit.
And 19 to hit.
Hits as well.
Perfect. Okay. Just take a look at the implications. One. Two. Ooh. Okay. And that will be 38 damaging.
38.
And I'm gonna use the last blast with my Lance of Lethargy, and that last blast reduces your speed by 10 feet until the end of my next turn. And that will be my turn.
This evil Durham cast out some magic there. It is your go. Hopefully stepping into a new path, Durham.
First, I'm going to cast. Okay, so I'm going to walk up actually. So I can only walk 15. I'm going to cast. Shield of Faith. Shimmering field surrounds your creature of choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus for C.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Up to, for 10 minutes.
It is concentration, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I will put a blue icon for you for Shield of Faith. Okay?
And I am going to Action Surge. I am going to channel divinity.
Do it up.
And I am going to do sacred weapon.
Okay.
So it emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that.
There you go.
And we'll end turn there.
Alright. So a bit of light comes off of Other Durham there, casting out a decent amount of the shadows in this whole area. Evil Durham, your go. You're muted, by the way. You were going hand too. I was like, oh, he just.
It's my
went
coughing.
off.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
He
good.
muted for me.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
So on this attack, under my actions, it shows as an attack. Attacks per action 2, so I can take 2 attacks.
Mhm.
Does Eldritch Blast count as an attack, since under here it shows it under attack and actions, and it says I can make 2 actions?
Yeah, that would be an attack.
Cool.
You just can't do 2 leveled spells. I don't know why I
Okay.
did that, but unless you have
I just
some
wanted
weird
to- I just
shenaniganery
wanted
that
to-
lets you do that, but that's sorcerers.
Not yet.
That's other spellcasters.
So here,
Because they are tomfoolery.
yes. Now let's see. So I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts, so that's gonna be 6 in total. So let's see. Now, with Lance of Lethargy, does that stack? Well, it doesn't stack. No, it wouldn't stack because it ends at the end of my next turn. So this one that I previously casted. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're not stacked.
Easy enough. Okay. So here we go. Let's just roll a shit ton of those blasts. Alright, first one, that's gonna be 18. Plus.
I would say think of it being like if you're already frightened, you can't be more frighteneder, you know?
Yeah.
You could, but like
So,
mechanical stuff.
Does 26 hit through?
Mhm.
Does 22 hit?
Yes.
Does I imagine 11 does not hit?
Nope.
Does 17 hit?
No.
Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3. Does 20 hit?
Yes.
Well, 21. Alright,
Yes.
so that's cool. So 5. So 6. 5, 4. So it would be 4 Eldritch Blasts.
Do the... So since he's got to concentrate, you got to do it where they're separate.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so first you're going to take 10 force.
So make a con save for you, Vaquero. To keep concentration up, or you can willingly fail to save if you don't want
So
Yep.
con save.
con save. Yes.
So I am proficient in con.
Okay, you'll add your con bonus then.
20, dirty 20, because I have a plus 13 in con.
And then how much? Yeah, you're good on that one. Okay, and then the next one.
That's a 28.
Well, hold on, we got to hear his damage first. So.
13 force damage.
Okay, you're good on that one.
Hold. Sorry, because I'm losing track of damage here. So that was 23, correct?
So far, yeah.
Okay.
And then Rob, next one's damage? Because there was 5, correct?
4.
Oh, 4? Okay, my apologies.
Yeah.
So,
So
there's
10,
this one and one
13,
more.
12.
Alright, con save for that one.
13 plus 16.
You're good.
29.
13 on the die saves you. Okay.
Oh, and then do I have to keep rolling then? Because my con's already plus 13?
You know, you could roll in that one. And it also comes down to what his damage is, because it's either 10 or half of the damage. So it comes down to what he does for damage. And then, was there one more, or was that 4?
That was 3.
That was 3. The last one is 13.
27.
Cool. So you are able to keep concentration up on your Shield of Faith. Thankfully.
And I'm gonna use proc Lance of Lethargy again, reducing speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I'm going to move 15. And I'm going to use my first spell slot of the day. I can't control my guy.
You should have him.
Okay, I got him.
Okay.
Wrong button.
Wrong button.
And I'm going to cast a spell called Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I'm gonna use my thing to cast counterspell.
What level is Sanctuary?
I can choose to cast it at 1 or level 2.
Level 1 or level 2?
Yeah.
What were you casting it at?
Level 1. Just level 1.
As you
my
go to
counter
cast
spell
Sanctuary, nothing happens. As you know, the spell was almost cast as. What does your dispel look like, Evil Durham?
Basically, as like Sanctuary like comes like out of his hands, like as like almost like this emanating light, this just like black like embery darkness just quickly like envelops it and then just snuffs it out and then dissipates like.
Anything else?
No, nope. We're good there.
Okay. Back to you, Evil Durham.
So we're gonna go ahead and do what works best. We're gonna do some more Eldritch Blast. So let's see, we're gonna do 20 hits.
Yep.
So 16 hit.
No.
Okay, I'm just counting. Second hit. Okay. 22 hits.
Yes.
22 again.
Yep.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4. 20.
Yes.
Perfect. And last but not least, another 22. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll roll some damage in. So first one's going to be 9.
$19.
Yep.
Wait, give me a second so I can plug all this as you're saying it. Okay.
Next is going to be 14.
That's a 17.
Next is going to be another 9.
That's a 9. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This would be 20.
Plus 12.
That is another 20.
I think I have one more. Or, yeah, one. And that is 13.
That's a 31.
And then I'll use my Lance of Lethargy to keep your movement abated there. Alright, and that would be my turn. How much damage was that this round?
I just did instant number. I didn't calculate all
Decent
of
amount.
those.
You are smacking away. I was not keeping track, unfortunately.
Second shot, I'm gonna do. Yeah, might as well, right? Sanctuary.
Trying again?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Counter Spell again.
Once more. It does not cast.
That's it. And that's all I can do.
Awesome. I am going to do Eldritch Blast, I guess. So we're gonna do 21 hits.
Mm-hmm.
21 again. 23. 15 doesn't hit.
No.
15, nope. And 21. Alright, so we got 4 coming at you this time. Alright. So first damaging. 5. Next one is 11.
$35. No, that's 35. 10 plus 13, what's that?
You're good.
Next is 14.
Yep.
And last one would be 9 damage.
Done. I'm hurting.
You're hurt. You're doing good on your con saves, though.
Plus 13.
That helps. That helps.
And again, Lance of Lethargy, reducing movement speed to 10 feet. Or by 10 feet. And that'll be my turn.
Getting closer.
I'm gonna use a spell.
Okay, what spell?
Command.
Ooh. Okay.
Halt. Basically, on its turn, target does not move and takes no actions or bonus actions. I forget how you do spells, so how do I roll for spells?
Well, your target must make a wisdom saving throw. against whatever your DC is. Good Durham.
17.
Ooh, that's a good DC.
So wisdom saving throw. Okay. So I'll make a wisdom saving throw. That's a 15, and I'm going to use Dark One's own luck to add a d10 to that roll. 15. 15 plus 9. 24.
That will succeed, as you do feel the spell cast out as kind of a little bit of a shadowy appearance with a pair of red eyes and a little snicker behind Evil Durham shows, as you can see a little bit of emboldening there of magic happen, as he is able to shake off you telling him to halt. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to use second wind.
Okay. Do it up.
Okay.
Anything else?
And then I think that's all I can do, because I can only use one bonus action per...
Very well.
Okay.
Go for it, Evil Durham is your goal.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah,
Can't my character only move 25?
I have a walking speed of 30 feet here.
How the... What the... When did my thing decrease? What the shit?
What kind of dwarf were you?
Hill dwarf?
Maybe that's it.
Dwarf.
25 feet, yep. Yeah, I guess I didn't have the hill dwarf, whatchamacallit.
That's okay.
But here, I'll bring it back. There we go. Okay.
Easy correction.
Easy peasy. Alrighty. Let the Eldritch Blast commence. So we're gonna do... does 19 hit?
Yes.
2 hits. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
That's gonna be
And then... Oh, that's game. The nat 20... Those two alone is going to be game.
What would be the damage on the nat 20?
Nat 20 would be 16.
Yeah, it's game.
As the two blasts of Eldritch energy there slap into you there, Durham. As you fall forward. As your face hits the cement of the room that you're resting in. as you can hear a voice come over you there in your head there that you would recognize as Lathander's. You fought this day against the darkness within you. That is the step in the right direction. To be able to recognize your past evil. Do you understand this, my child?
Yes.
Do you understand what is needed of you?
Yes.
What must be done?
To keep finding myself, better myself. And to let go of the past and build on it.
Move on from your past. You must have your feet walk forward, away from what you are trying to not be, to reach the new dawn that you wish to be in. Reflect on these words. Seek knowledge amongst your travels, amongst those that you meet, and be ready once more to attempt to walk into the new dawn. Understood, my son?
Yes.
As this path has closed, I present to you a new one. When you are ready, return to this temple, and a new challenge will be afforded. Do you seek anything else before I leave you?
No.
Then may the path before you, though it may wind and twist and turn, bring you into the light of the new dawn. As you can feel a little bit of the light that was Lathander kind of wisp off, but you can still feel some of it in you, as though you were not able to quell the evil Durham in the showdown. Lathander did recognize that you were willing to at least step forward and fight it. Something that some folks won't even do. So you are one step closer to what you were trying to do. But you do have the ability to come back here to the temple in Waterdeep and attempt a different trial when you return here. Anything else you need from the temple? Very well. As Durham, you go off to go find your friends as well?
Yeah.
Very well. As everyone makes their way off into the market here. Waterdeep. As a bit of time goes by throughout this day, as little bit by little bit, all of the Capy Crew is rejoined within the main market here of Waterdeep. It's a bit more crowded than most of you ever remember it being, as there's a lot more crowds in here. Not so much for shopping, there's just a lot more individuals in general here. More kids that are just kind of running around throughout the walkways, much of the rooms and inns and that you see available for rent are putting up no vacancy signs. There are still a fair amount of them with vacancy signs, but they're filling up a bit more, it seems. As with that, I will turn it over to the Capy Crew. What would you guys like to do?
Should we distribute money? No? You guys hear me or no?
If you want.
I said distribute money too, but I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Be like, here, this might help your shopping, Soraya and Solaris and everyone else.
How much was it?
1,000 gold.
Gee whizzy. Nice. I'll take that. I'm okay with that.
Oh, and I'm not used to having my thing on full screen.
I'm talking about money.
I want to tell everybody about our Misty Forestry business.
Misty Forestry?
What is this
Yeah.
Misty Forestry business?
Interesting. I'd like to hear more about this very interesting thing that sounds oddly familiar, and yet somehow I can't quite put my nose on it.
Could you put your nose on it?
Your nose?
Just nose it.
The nose knows.
It's not the same one.
From what I remember, we were asked to go to a Misty Forest, right, Kira? To do some things for the council. Looking
How are you doing that?
Emmaus, how?
I put my nose on it.
Jesus. As like the whole party has Hermaeus slowly trying to put his nose
So
on
I got
everyone.
distracted by Rob's nose. Can you repeat what you just said?
You got boogers.
What? I mean,
No, he doesn't. Leave him alone.
Thanks, babies.
The map has been updated with the blue and gold icon for the Misty Forest. Where
Really updated. Interesting that you say updated.
It is. Carol, that's what I'm trying to
Interesting.
tell you. Carol, your quest was in the High Forest.
It was. It was in the High Forest. It was. But you know, it's interesting to me.
that I'm sending
Misty
to
adjacent.
2 different forests.
How many
Uh-huh.
forests are in this game? Jesus.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of
I'm very
forests.
fascinated, Mander, on how, you know, it's 2 completely different quests in 2 completely different forests on 2 completely different sides of the map, but somehow
I mean,
it is the same quest by the same person given to the same group, just a different font.
Are they the same quest though?
I don't know, Mander. I don't know, but I have a lot of thoughts right now.
Okay, you're allowed
I
to
have a lot of grievances that I will air, not on the air. Mander's like, kill Soraya.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. And then lightning came down from the heavens and smote her.
Mander pulls out the little black box
Ow.
with his little black book in it. Okay, just in
Mhm.
case.
Sound like we're playing a whole book about dragons. Anyway.
How does a frying pan into the fire?
We're like, oh, they weren't afraid of the dragon book? I'm gonna pull that out more often. He's like, I'm gonna
Is that
make them afraid
interesting?
of the dragon book again.
Anyway, so Misty Forest.
They need to learn to be afraid.
The Misty Forest.
Misty Forest.
As all
Yeah.
Carl had been told is that there was something there to help nature's balance.
Sounds like a type of cereal brand.
It's actually
Sorry.
granola bar. The very crummy granola bars, you know? Still here, I get you cough.
I'm trying, okay.
It's alright. Yeah, we all are. It's good.
Interesting. I mean, interesting. That's. Sarah's got a lot of feelings about this quest, so. But she's keeping them inside.
Bury them deep inside. Bury your feelings.
I know I had said that I need to go shopping, but I'm gonna be completely honest with the group. I genuinely don't remember what I needed. Yeah, I genuinely don't remember why. So it must have not been that important. So I say we go beat stick something.
So I can fill this in as lore master if you would like.
It's if I'm honest, Brittany, if I don't remember, it must have not been that important.
Well, let me fill this in because it'll put your mind at ease, actually.
Okay.
You were not the twin that wanted to go shopping. You wanted to go see your mother. It was Solaris who wanted to go shopping, and then you guys decided to go see your mother's, and then you would go shopping. So you did not particularly want to go shopping. Right off the bat, it was Hermaeus that wanted to go shopping to find a shop for magical items. And then Solaris kind of hopped on that bandwagon, but you went, but wait, our moms. So.
Ermi. Can you remind me what the conversation was about the bear?
So you guys went to visit your mom, and you expressed the stress of concern that Orion might get hurt in battle one day. And so they said, well, we love our little grand bear and would love to keep
so
him
he's gonna
safe
become a
for
house
you.
pet. I got you. Okay.
But it was that they have to, which I have not forgotten that I need to go get Orion fish. He is my shopping list. But it was they would make sure that he got all of the good fish with the sauce and the crispies.
With the sauce.
And his
With the
vegetables.
sauce.
And vegetables. He like him greens. He is a very healthy bear. You do eat him veggies. He grow big and
But
strong.
should you decide that you want him to join us again for whatever reason, we could come pick him up.
Okay. So yeah, I'm all for continuing on to do the things. I am good. I don't feel like I have anything in Waterdeep that I need to do, and I think that we should get it moving and not. What time of day is it?
A little later in the afternoon.
I need to go buy your bear fish. I promised the bear fish.
You did promise the bear fish. I feel like he'll be fine, and you don't necessarily have to get him the fish now. I think here's my only concern, and this is completely over the table. It is now 10:30, right? I know we started late, but it is now 10:30. If we do a whole shopping excursion without anybody really having, and correct me if I'm wrong, Bernie, because I know you said you want to go shopping, but if there isn't like an actual thing that we need, I feel like we should really just cut the fluff and just go and do. That's just me over the table. I think we should do 2025 right and just get on it. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's just me.
As long as
Yeah.
it's not gonna bite me in the ass later that I didn't buy.
Get it? Because he's a bear?
Yeah. Yep. I get it.
Jokes. I don't think it will. And if anything, I think it'll be fine. I don't think.
Chris,
do.
I just had a quick question for you, Chris. Remember our battle in the cave with the auntie and all them? What did they destroy my net?
No. He's still doing
Okay. All right. Cool. That was it. Yeah, I'm looking through my inventory and I feel like I have what I need. So I'm good. I'm good to go. I'll vote to go.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if you guys need like supplies, extra supplies,
I was just gonna fart around.
Just
maybe we
peruse.
maybe we could call
So you
Instacart.
might need.
So, would we know? I guess as
might
one of
need
the
arrows.
as well as one of the wandering twins, would I know? Would we know how long it takes to get from Waterdeep to the Misty Forest?
From Waterdeep to the Misty Forest by foot?
By foot or by cart?
Is
What are
that
the
our
options?
next mission? Is that
Well,
what we're
that's-
doing next?
That's the one that Carl came up talking about, so I'm assuming that's where we're going. You guys did the
We
council, and that's what you came back with.
We also have Eliwick waiting to take us to Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
should
we
do
have that.
first. The council, the Misty Forest will be there. I think Ellie.
council does not know about Eliwick.
Who?
The council does not know about Eliwick.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they don't have to know everything.
do they need to? Yeah, right.
But my dad, though.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
There it is.
There you go.
What if we flip a coin? For the sake of progression. All in favor of flipping a coin? Say aye.
Mother, I crave violence.
Aye.
Wait,
Of
are
course.
we're flipping a coin as to whether we do the forest or if we go with Eliwick?
We
I
can.
mean,
We're gonna piss off Eliwick.
I really want to go to the Faerun.
Or the Feywild.
I mean, we are in Faerun. You mean the
I think we
Feywild?
Feywild.
Feywild. Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for Feywild.
Feywild's fun and chaotic. Why not?
Embrace the game.
Okay. You said fun and chaotic. That sounds like.
Over the table.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's my speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me as a player, I would like to experience Feywild. Not sure how Kira is gonna react to the Feywild, but
So, all in favor of Feywild, say aye.
Lego.
aye.
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 Yeah. Aye.
As the party's voting, Eliwick is standing amongst all of you.
Oh.
I want to smell cabbage.
You want one?
Yes, I will take that cabbage.
She hands you a cabbage.
Hey, bitches! Hey, cabbages!
Oh.
As she
My sinuses.
stuffs a couple more in her satchel on her side there. Ready to go? So you guys remember the rules, right?
I mean,
Hospitality, give and give, and don't steal.
and a friend to me, a friend to a friend. Well, what was it? We don't cause no trouble. There won't be no trouble.
Yeah, like Kira said. Everything comes with a price. Remember that.
I just got paid.
Any questions you have about Prismere before we go?
No, sounds pretty.
Is that,
Did we establish how we get back?
I can bring you back. That's easy.
How?
Whenever we want.
You want to find out?
No, I'm just curious for like,
Oh.
for like specifics. You know, like, oh
Well-
no, I'm scared. How do we get back?
We go through the circle. The mushroom circle.
Oh my god, I love mushrooms.
You too.
Ah.
We just go through the mushroom circle. That's it. Just go through the right mushroom circle, though. If you go through the wrong mushroom circle, you'll go somewhere else.
How do we know if it's the right mushroom circle?
You go through the one I go through. So if I go through it, you
One
go
might
through
send
it.
you back to my home. Could you imagine?
It could also send you just to like a magical place where there's nothing.
Like a void?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
And then there's another one that you can go to where it's like a sea, but it's like a space sea. And there's like ships, but there's no water and no wind. It's kind of cool, but not cold cool. Cool.
Amanda, I have a question over the table. Everything comes with a price. That was kind of listed as a rule. Is that kind of like a fourth rule, or?
Would you like to ask, Ellybrook?
Yeah.
Oh, brother, this is gonna be a headache.
So, it's kind of like the rule, but it's not the rule, because everything has a price. So, like, if I give you something, you gotta give me something, and that's the price. But, like, if you're mean to me, something bad might happen to you. And I didn't have to do the bad thing.
Okay.
The bad thing just happened to you. So you gotta be nice.
And then here, can I kind of like put my hand up? And I was like, in the spirit of the rules, I know we're not in there yet, but I feel like since you gave me a cabbage, I should give you this little bag of sand in return.
See, look, that works. She immediately puts the bag of sand in her satchel. Doesn't even question it, just takes it and puts it in her satchel. See, makes sense.
Where'd you get a bag of sand?
I don't know. It was like my...
He has a cabbage, I have sand.
you're both
It works.
happy.
No, I know. It's so random. Like,
It
Pull up the
works.
cabbage.
Oh. Time doesn't move the same there as here.
Oh, fun! I remember this.
Ooh, a little interstellar.
So, you could leave and come back, and it could have been seconds or months.
Cool.
How do we know which?
That's the fun. You don't. I left one time and I came back, and like 3 of my friends had died.
Oh,
My God.
That's okay.
Are you okay? That's traumatic.
Yeah.
see,
I know.
that's concerning. I'm actually.
Well, they were dead. What was I supposed to do?
Well, I got like a kid, man. Like I got a bear I gotta take care of. Like,
Well, I mean, like, we're not going as long as I go, so it shouldn't be too long. The longer
you said it could be years.
well, determine how long you want to stay.
how long do bears live?
A
Don't
long
say that.
time.
I don't want to know.
It's a big bear.
Yeah, but he baby.
He'll be okay.
He's already had a longer life than he was about to. So,
Oh my god.
You're literally the worst.
How morbid.
You're literally the worst. Literally.
It's literally.
Literally.
It goes perfect with
worst.
with his away picture though.
yeah.
It's just his
Yeah, exactly.
That's
What are you gonna
do?
What are you gonna do?
Literally the worst. You get
Forget
one
about it.
vacation. One. You come back an absolute psycho.
So yeah, that's the only thing I have to say is like kind of a risk. Is like you could leave and people might be dead, or there might be new people. So like you could leave and then your bear could have like bear cubs.
I don't think there's other bears for him to be with.
No.
Eat their moms.
We could be
'Cause they're
gone a
not feeding
day.
them.
We could be gone seconds. We could be gone weeks. I don't know. Every time I go, it's always a risk.
This entire conversation is giving me indigestion.
But
I just have to tell you guys my wild train of thought.
What's up?
If we leave Orion and then he finds a black bear, is Orion how pandas become a thing?
Oh my god.
How cute.
I'm gonna just-
have another drink.
I'm gonna very much just put this out over the table. if we leave and we come back and the bear is dead, my moms are dead, the war is over, the dragons rule, Leosin is officially bald. Like, there's just so many things that could happen. I'm gonna let you know right now, I will quit this campaign.
That sounds like fun.
I'm being dead serious. I will quit. Like, I
Imagine
don't think you
I
guys
send you guys away
understand
to
the
the fair,
spiral that
dragons
will
will
send
win.
me in. That will send me in a full spiral. I will be out of
Oh.
commission for like 3 weeks.
I doubt that something like that would actually happen.
Look at Mander's face. You really doubt it?
I
Look at
wasn't-
that man's face.
I wasn't thinking about making the dragons win. That actually never crossed my mind. So
What if they
Thanks
don't?
for that.
What if good doesn't triumph over evil?
Welcome to the head of an
Yo,
incredibly
let's
anxious
go to
person.
the Feywild. I don't care. Let's go. Deal with the consequences.
what's the worst could happen? You just go right back in the Feywild, right?
I could come out of this with 2 cabbages. I'd be flush with cabbage.
Flush with cash.
At the expense
Sounds like
of
a
Cabbage steak.
Sounds like a disease.
And Zybilna's really powerful too. Like super powerful. Like she could probably like beat up a devil. Yeah, she could go toe to toe with a devil.
Or like a ethereal like dragon or something like that.
Maybe.
Easy, if that does happen, I really hope that you go with whatever character arc comes after that.
Wait, so is she an archfighter?
I don't. It's not that I wouldn't. It's that I need you to understand that as
You'll
Carol,
grieve a bit. You'll grieve. I believe it.
me as Carol cannot handle that kind of emotional trauma in a game. Like, I have stopped playing games for this exact reason. This is not new. This is not new
Alright,
behavior.
So let's not focus on it then. Let's just go into the Feywild and let's go do our thing.
See what happens.
Me making
Suddenly
the
regret my
dragons
choices.
win kind of defeats the purpose of the campaign.
It's not about the dragons winning. I could give 2 shits about the dragons. I'm talking about the bear and my mom's. Like, that's the problem. And notice the order for a second. The bears,
Beats.
my mom. No, the other way. The bear, my mom's. The S is in the wrong place. It's the order of priority.
You have one bear. What?
Then she
Yeah,
put
you
the
only
F
got
in
one
the.
there.
Oh.
It was.
The S was in the
she
wrong
made-
place.
Yeah, she said bears plural and then mom singular when
Right.
she meant to say bear singular and mom's
Unless her
plural.
moms are
Yeah.
bears.
Bears beats Battlestars. Send me home.
I probably should have just killed it. We would have never had this issue right now.
And I said, how many sessions ago was it? I should have just killed the fucking bear.
Probably like 12.
I should have made an enemy out of Soraya and killed the fucking bear.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Are you? Are you kidding?
No,
Are you sure?
that is Carl's character. That is what he would say. So I as a person am fucking around, but as a character I'm pretty fucking on point right now.
This is madness.
Yes.
I mean,
But yeah, I'm down to go. I am down to go.
Do it.
Alright.
well then.
No risk, no reward. No risk, no reward.
The party's led by Eliwick then, into one of the many parks in this part of the city here. She leads you off at one point onto a patch of clear grass amongst some trees, and that as she reaches into her pack and goes, "Okay, everyone stand in a small tight circle, like right here. Okay, everyone get real
Circle.
real close, real circle."
That's an 11.
And she reaches in. After a couple minutes there, she pulls out these little mushrooms
I love mushrooms.
with red and pink and orange dots all over them, being a very vibrant green color as she plucks them or sticks them all into the ground around you guys, forming a larger ring of sorts. Goes, okay, you ready?
That
Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Ride the light.
As she dives head straight first into the ground, as the grass slowly encompasses her and swallows her into the ground.
I'm gonna look into that circle. I'm just gonna be like
You stick with it with
into the center. Yeah.
As you go to do
Yeah.
it, the grass
like-
kind of like starts to reach up towards you like tentacles almost. And as your finger gets
I'm gonna-
closer, it grabs on. You can feel it kind of start to pull you in. Do you resist?
No.
As you are ripped right in.
Jesus, take the wheel.
As the rest of the party sees Hermes go up in the air and then straight down.
Hi, Hermes.
Whee!
Where's Levi and Mander?
Or would you like them? They could stay here if you want. Originally, I think they were with Harpersboro, but you guys can have them here with you or leave them back there if you want.
We'll leave them.
I believe the pets are
That's
being
right.
left there to ensure they didn't die.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I'm keeping Benjamin on me.
I figured that much. Solaris, are you keeping Levi with you, or is he's chilling, right? I believe is what you said before.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. I want to make sure. So Mander and Levi are staying. Ben is staying with you. So the rest
Benjamin, he has a full name.
Benjamin, yes. So the rest of the party is slowly head dives into the grass.
Oh no, I'm fucking cannonballing.
So you cannonball in, it goes up and cradles you, and then just kind of sucks you in. It's like there's a little boop noise. There's even a little ripple as you jump into it, Durham.
So with everyone like having to like jump in or something, what would happen if you were to just like fall like?
Like
You
a
fall
pile of
in.
leaves.
You can slowly
Yeah.
see the grass kind of come over your vision as you're gone.
I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna walk into it.
So as you walk in, you slowly start to sink like you're on an escalator until you're gone.
It's
like
just
the
everybody
grass
jumping
just
in
kind
as
of
her eyes
comes up.
just-
You remember when we were in that cave before we met the White Death, and I just fucking did like a 360 jump into the fucking crevice, and everybody was like, "What are you doing?" I'm just gonna turn around and like jump backwards the same way I did in the.
He said, I'm gonna do it again.
The gymnast.
It's once as you jump backwards into it, there is like you can feel the grass grab you and then shoop, sucks you into the ground. Solaris, is there a fun way you'd like to jump into the grass?
Nah, just go in.
Just go in. As he just kind of
It's just the twins, literally just.
just power walks into it, like, let's go.
Nope, no power walking, just
Just walking.
casually walking into it.
As like someone kind of like looks over and goes like, "Oh, there's the." They're gone. Where'd they go? I hate magic.
Can you imagine just a one Chad that just literally doesn't want to be a part of anything magical
I mean, there's probably people.
and just happens to live in.
The one magical plane. As
Boy, oh boy, is this gonna be a shit show.
one by one, as the party
Brittany's face.
I'll move Eliwick out of
This
the
is
way.
wonderful.
Exits.
I'm
Enters.
stoked.
I don't know how to say this. Exit enters. I hate the Feywild so much sometimes. Into the
You chose this?
Feywild. Huh?
You chose this.
I did. I hate the Feywild, but I like the Feywild. It's very like half the time.
Wait, does that mean I'm doing a reverse cannonball out of the ground?
Yeah, basically however you went in, you're gonna come out. So Durham, for example, you go flying up into the air and come down there. As you kind of like roll a little bit in this purple grass.
I love the grass.
Purple grass.
And as you guys are all coming out into this, whoever was like laying on your back, you come and then fall forward into the grass. As all of you look around and see the loveliness of a overrun castle of sorts. The small flutterings of birds and insects that can be heard throughout this whole establishment of sorts. As sitting on a bench in the shape of a giant dragonfly, not too far away, is Eliwick. You made it. Welcome to the Palace of Heart's Desire.
I've never seen so much color in my life.
It's beautiful.
Right?
I'm at all. I'm just a dwarf from the countryside.
Yeah.
You guys ever been high before?
Hmm?
You ever been high?
You can
What's
be.
high? I'm kind of low to the ground.
You eat enough candy.
Reaches in her pocket,
This is
pulls
what
out
it feels
a
like.
small frog with black and blue stripes down its back. Lick the blue.
Wait, is this the lickable kind?
Lick the blue.
I'm good.
Lick the blue.
No, I'm good.
Go on, lick the blue. Lick the blue.
Wait,
Just do it.
No, thank you.
Come on,
No.
peer pressure.
Carl just
Peer
reaches
pressure.
in.
She
Peer
moves it over to Carl as she sees him.
Tiny lick.
Tiny lick. Give me a con save. Or you can willingly fail it.
I'll try to save. I'll try to save.
He said
I
you
like
can
it.
willingly fail it.
As I get to
when in
bring out
Rome, lick the frog.
a different book.
Fucking 8.
When in doubt, frog it out, guys.
Definitely.
I love this book. Alright, here we go.
I'm so excited for all the shenanigans.
What'd you get? Or are you failing it?
I got an 8. I know I failed, probably anyway.
An 8? Yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah.
I want to change colors like Walter did. Imagine Kira going from black and white to just colorful. Be wild.
Okay. That's gonna be fun.
Weren't we talking about this the other day?
1 second, guys.
Licking frogs? Yes.
Oh no. Nomad, when you get back, roll me a D100.
Alright, I'm back. I
Roll
just
me a
heard loud noise.
D100.
Okay.
The chaos is about to begin.
$92.
Good year.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
So, Carl, you start to feel like this charge in your body there. Like some sort of like lightning has struck you. As like whenever your hands get close to each other, you can see little like bits of lightning passing back and forth between them. It's like Eliwick leans up and goes, "Hey, real quick, touch 3 of them.
What?
Touch
What?
3 of your friends. Go real quick." As she turns invisible.
I'm gonna slowly walk over to Hermie. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, what's that?" And everybody, I'm trying to get everybody to look.
Okay. You say, "Look over there." And then what?
And then I just want to like the 3 closest people to me.
Cool.
Just like
you're all
look
kind of
at-
by each other. So who do you want to try to get?
Hermie, Kira, and Soraya.
Roll me unarmed strike.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Roll me to hit an unarmed strike. You try to hit them with whatever's in your hands right now.
15.
Does that hit any of your armor classes?
Matches mine.
That will hit. This is
Does-
great.
it
I
sounds
love
good.
this.
It doesn't hit Hermie.
As
You're
like,
muted, but he shook his head.
that's all. It was gonna be really weird if it hit Soraya. I was no idea how this is gonna work out, but it worked out that it didn't touch you. As like the two of you kind of look over and just in time to see, Carl come up and try to like hit you. As like there's like this charge of electrical energy in his palm of his hand as you dodge it real quick. As Kira, unfortunately, you go, wait, what? And get slapped real fast. As there's this pop sound that happens as all of your hair on your whole body stands straight up, like if you had take a balloon and then put it above your head. As you are like that
Kira.
for the next, let's see, 1 minute.
Carl's just gonna laugh and be like, ha ha ha, this place is great. This place is great.
I know, right?
How funny.
I love it.
Welcome to the Feywild. Shit gets real here. So, but anyways, now that we've had fun, she puts the toad back in her, inside of her jacket there. So, we gotta go see Zybilna. We can have fun later, but we gotta go see Zybilna now. Okay? Because it's almost lunchtime. As she looks around into the sky that is in a twilight state. As she says it's almost lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
So,
Alright.
Take us to Sabona.
what?
Y'all remember, real quick, just a complete thought, not in character. Do you guys remember the movie El Dorado?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And that one part
Yeah.
when they were like, Chibaba, and they were like, yeah, to Chibaba, and they started throwing all of the gold into the whirlpool over the cliff. It's giving that energy. Anyway, continue.
Chibaba.
Yeah. So, as Eliwick picks herself up, brushes off and everything, makes her way down a path by the water, by the fountains and that, and up towards the main gate there. So the party follows with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip.
As you go ahead and skip,
You heard me scream.
as the party keeps moving after a little bit, there's more skipping sounds next to you, but it sounds like trotting.
Ew. Ew.
As on either side of you, Carl, are two satyrs.
I love satyrs.
As they have like little like sashes on them in golds and reds and blues and purples.
Do they seem friendly? Are they smiling?
They have mischievous grins.
I just go like this to fist bump them both.
As they grab your hand and... What is this for?
While skipping.
What does this do? What do we do with this?
It's a greeting.
As they just kind of hold their fist back out to you. A greeting?
Yeah, you know, like a hello. Like a hello.
Oh.
What, why are you following us?
Oh, we work here. We're guards.
Oh.
See, we just kind
Me
of showed
too.
up. You didn't know. Oh, you're a guard here?
Not here, not
Oh.
here, not here.
You're not as good as us then. As they immediately stop skipping and turn around and walk the other way.
wasn't very nice.
Wow.
I wonder if that's a way of getting out of like getting arrested. Like you just start holding their hand.
As that was not very nice. As out of the side by some of the branches in that there by a bush comes barreling out a couple twigs that have, as they kind of come out, they're sprouting arms and legs, and then a mouth appears in the middle of all of them as it starts just screaming things. What
Ryan, don't you speak Twig?
what exotic languages does the party know?
Unfortunately, I'm not fluent in Twiggy.
Infernal. Elvish. Orc.
Common Dwarvish. and
Deep
Giant.
speech. Druidic. Elvish. Primordial. Telepathy.
Yes, the Yiddish Elvis.
Draconic, Druish, Giant, Infernal.
I'll say those that know Elvish. It sounds familiar, but it's like not at the same time. It's kind of like Mexican Spanish and like
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Yeah, like it's like no, that doesn't sound
drunk.
right.
Drunk Elvish.
You could say that. As like it's shouting something and you're like, it just called them a plate? And as these branches just tear off after the satyrs as they go and start screaming and run off into the grounds themselves. It's like, we're sorry.
To be fair, my Elvish is pre-industrial, so.
Pre-industrial, yes. You haven't picked up all of Solaris's fun little antidotes yet for his artificerness.
Yes.
As the party is led up the stairs and into this beautiful white marble castle. As even the inside of it is white marble with little blue spots on the floor of a wonderful swirling bit, which has like kind of like the twinkling, almost like stars themselves have been captured inside of it, the blue. And as you're led down a bunch of corridors, as there's like endless doors down all of these corridors as you're looking around of various colors and sizes. Some of them big enough that could fit a giant going into it, and some of them are small that even you think like a mouse could open it easily, and anything in between. As the party's led further and further down this corridor, till you come to a main area here, where there's a little bit more noise, as Eliwick stops and turns to you all. Beyond this is the main courtyard, or the main court, I should say, for Zybilna. So everyone that's anyone's here, from anywhere, even here, but not here, would be there. Make sense?
That makes sense.
Hollywood,
I feel like I just
sure
reset
you said
Nomad's
makes
brain
sense.
real fast there.
Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah, anyone that's anyone, even here or not there, or here or somewhere else, but that might not be here, could be here, but should not be here, but could be there, is here, over there.
Okay.
It makes sense. So, does she know you guys do this, actually? Yep. As she kind of like turns and looks over to you, Kira, and Durham. So, Fae are kind of like devils. We can make deals too. Just, I like you guys, so be careful with the deals you make. Because not everything seems like it's out to be. Sometimes there's fine lines, and they're upside down and written in numbers. But let's go.
I'm just gonna look at Kira like. You heard that, right?
Listen. You've made deals too. You look
One.
at both of us.
One.
One deal.
Solo.
He's working on it.
Solo did.
I've made two.
Uh-huh.
You're doing great.
Mhm.
You're doing great with them.
But I don't even know if my dagger would work here, so it's fine.
Oh wait, can I see if my book of everything of many things works here?
Do you open up the book? What would you like to look for?
Magical weapons in the near vicinity?
It's more about knowledge. It's not gonna work like that.
Damn it, I thought it was like the map from Harry Potter. Fuck.
Nope, not that. It's not the Marauders map.
I guess.
Something
But
else.
anyway,
Yeah, you know what? Let me see. I want to know more about Eliwick.
Okay. Give me a luck roll.
It's a D10, right? And it's the I'd roll twice and take the number closest to 10, correct?
Nope, just roll 2d20s, and it's whichever's farthest from 10.
Oh, whichever's furthest. I got a 13.
13? What was the other one?
5.
You would get the 5 then. 'Cause that's the farthest from 10.
Oh, yeah, 5. Yeah, okay.
As you open your book, there's a page that starts to say Eliwick Tumblestruck, as it's almost like the letters are peeling off,
Mhm.
and they float up into the air and then evaporate.
As in, it doesn't work here?
As you hear a whistle up ahead of you, as the doors open, as Eliwick's looking back at you, gives you a little wink, and then goes inside.
Oh. So it does work here. Just blocked. Okay.
She's fun. I like Eliwick.
God, I love her.
Anything else you'd like to try?
I don't know. This book's never really worked out in my favor, so I don't know.
It's a luck thing. It's not guaranteed knowledge. It's a chance you might find some knowledge.
I want to learn about who's the person we're meeting.
Zabilna.
Okay, I want to learn about her.
Okay.
What happens if you get double 18?
Then you got 2 18s, so you get some stuff about Zabilna. So as the party's getting ready to enter into the room, as you are able to get some things about Zabilna. She is the ruler of Prismere, her own personal domain that she has created in the domain of delight in the Feywild, and is one of the most powerful archfey in all of the Feywild. What else would you get? She is visited by many beings from a variety of other planes of existence, whether it be from other aspects of the material plane, Feywild itself, the Nine Hells, the Abyss, as well as other dimensions and other realities even, as she is well traversed throughout the multiverse itself. Anything beyond that of Zybilna is a bit more of an obscurity, as she enforces her 3 rules of Prismere, and typically resides only there now. As the book, as you flipping through the book, you flip over one little more, and you can see almost like someone had written in chicken scratch on the side of it, and goes, Archfey are something else. And they have like underlined it a couple times.
Oh, that's good to know.
As you have some information now about her. Bit more than you did before. As the party enters into the court. As the party enters into the courtroom here, I will show you a lovely thing. As you enter in, more variety of creatures are in here. There's a troop of yes, I'd say that they would have filtered in. Some of you might know like Herringon, the rabbit-like folk are here. You would see some Aarakocra off to the side, a variety of human and elves. You'd also see some elves that look a little different. A little bit less like the elves from the material plane going on. A variety of halflings, as well as a decent amount of pixies and fairies and that flying in the air. And at the far end, sitting at a throne and coiled around their feet is a raven-haired individual wearing a flowing gown and a crystal crown upon their head. Make it a bit bigger for you. And coiled around at their feet is a green tail that goes past them, as you can see a large mound of green flesh and wings. As an occasional rattled breathing can be heard in the back. As Eliwick is kind of just bouncing her way all the way up to this throne at the other side of the courtroom here, or not courtroom, courtyard here, of sense. So the party continues to follow. As the hush kind of falls over the room here as you're all making your way up, almost as if you weren't expected, I'd say, with how abrupt it was cut off from all the noise and that. As you make your way to the steps of this throne there, as Eliwick turns and goes, "Oh dear and great and powerful Zybilna, with your lovely black hair and your shining gown and the pretty crown that you don't let me touch ever, and I don't know why, and it's kind of rude. I only asked to touch it one time, and you said no, and then when I tried to touch it, you got mad at me, but hey, whatever, we're gonna let bygones be bygones. I introduce you to the Capy Crew." Say hi, guys.
I want to pose.
How do you want to pose?
I'm gonna do my little armpit stand thing that I do. You know which one? Little armpit. Yeah, that one.
You put your leg up
Thank you
on
for
it?
knowing. No, I just kind of like stick my little toe out. You know, the little point it. You know, the little pink.
Got you. As you easy, kind of like T-pose almost.
It's not quite. It's like a lowercase t.
I was just thinking that actually.
Yeah. So
You
cursive lowercase.
You lowercase T-pose. Anything else the rest of the party's doing while Soraya just starts lowercase T-posing?
I do like an eloquent bow, like
So Spilna looks at the T-pose and kind of just
Kira's gonna
smirks at it.
awkwardly wave, just like a.
As she makes eye contact with you, Hermaeus. There's a odd look in her eye, like a little twinkle, as she looks over to Kira. She goes, "Oh, honey, no.
I'm just gonna be overexcited, like.
You gotta stop while you're ahead."
Damn. Girl. She said, go piss, girl.
I'm just like.
You never know.
You do?
Well, don't you want to keep your soul?
Damn, girl.
My
We'll
soul's
talk more
already
later.
passed off by someone else, so.
I'm just looking out for you. Just trying to be nice.
What?
Oh.
Be nice, girl.
As she looks over at Durham now and goes, "You know that you have
Yep.
You fucked up there, it seems."
I left my previous employer.
I figured.
Nice
Well-
to meet you, though.
Nice to meet you too. We all make mistakes. It's okay. As long as you can get better from them, right?
Everybody makes mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes.
Everybody does what? Talk about
Talk about.
As she stands up there from her throne, comes down to you, Durham, grabs your hand, goes, "It's okay, because in the club, we're all fam." And then
In
pats
the
your hand.
what?
In the club.
In the club.
Oh,
In the club.
Are you racist?
In the
No,
club.
I just didn't know what the means.
We are the
In the
fam.
club,
the
dude.
club.
In
In the club, we're all fam.
I gotta get it out before Sunday. And then so you're T-posing. She looks down at the T-pose, likes that. One through you. Anything from Carl or Solaris? As now Zabilna's kind of standing amongst you guys. She towers over you guys.
I'm just gonna kind of stroke my beard and look up at her, kind of just like
Oh no, he's gonna fuck.
I've never
Carl Keel.
Down, boy, down.
Carl, no
just trying to
Just finish
No
your
trying to
food.
food, Carl.
Just finish your food at
Fa-
this point. You already were halfway there. Just
She already knows what you're gonna say.
No, Carl's trying to figure out if he's attracted to this person or not.
Cookie smash.
she's like 12 feet tall.
He's fake curious.
Yeah, he could climb that tree, you know.
Oh no, he's in the fucking
All right,
Oh my God.
shoot your shot. Go on.
No.
Don't shoot your shot.
He's still thinking about it.
Shoot your
He's
shot.
wondering.
No.
He's just, you know, gonna be his charming self and see how it goes.
Okay.
I'll give it the hey mama's lesbian lip lick.
Ew.
Mm.
I almost knocked him out of his chair.
Give me a charisma check.
Oh my god.
He said climb that tree in the club. We're all fam.
Oh my god.
And then there's Nomad. I'm gonna climb that tree.
Unfortunately, no matter.
Nomad really said challenge accepted.
So I'm up on that.
A charisma check is 11.
She's gonna.
I just have to point out that in the chat, it's not in the club, we all fam. It is all the words written out.
Yes.
In this club, we are all family.
Yes.
It is
Yeah.
such a formal way of saying that.
I don't think Muffin would ever type in coherent English.
Yeah,
too
he
proper.
translated.
He's a proper gentleman. That he is.
He translated Eurobonics.
I love it.
Yeah, it's the second half of the joke. I can see.
From Broad City, yes.
So she's gonna crouch down to you, look you in the eye, and go, "Honey, the last time I was with a dwarf, it wasn't that great," and then boop you on the nose. But that's okay. We can still be friends.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
friends.
Wait.
Friends.
Wait.
I mean,
She said she's size queen.
As she'll turn from Carl to Solaris.
I'm just standing there.
Walter's like, I didn't want to come here. She goes, actually. Oh, yep. And you must be Solaris. Because I got a nat 20. So that means she knows who she is. Eliwix told me about you. You're the one with the fun item in your possession, aren't you?
I could say.
I could say. Yeah, we could say. So, I'll tell you what. I'll help you with getting your family situation, we'll go with that verbiage, figured out. The only catch...
Wait, what did you just say?
Family situation.
We'll go with that for a what?
Verbiage.
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 Yeah, yeah, that's what he said. That's a word.
Except for a
That
bitch.
is what he said.
I definitely heard something else.
For a bitch.
Verbiage. So, I'll help you. But if I help you, what do I get?
Carl's gonna go. Wait.
I was already so nice and said that I'm good. Please don't be rude. And she kind of like dagger eyes you from the side.
Oh, damn, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's your Riz modifier?
Carl really just said, "Where my hug at?"
No, she said I booped you. What do you offer, Capy Crew?
I can teach you how to make my really cool lowercase t pose.
Okay.
Tis an art and a skill. Everybody does capital T, but not everybody does lowercase.
What else you got? I like where you're starting. I like where you're starting. The alphabet's good.
I got you with the YMCA. I got you with the HOTTOGO, like the BAANANS, like.
That's a good portion of the alphabet.
So you're offering me the alphabet. Your
Words are
alphabet.
powerful.
No, just the pose.
So you're offering me your pose.
I'm offering to teach you my pose. Well, like, I would give it to you, but well, like, what if I want to do it too, you know?
I guess
Sometimes,
you
like,
gotta
it's just...
Well, it'd be my pose, though. You couldn't do it no more then.
Yeah, I guess.
What else you got, though? It is a lovely pose, I will say that.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go into my bag and pull out pull out a cherry blossom.
I was about to say.
Trader. A cherry blossom.
The one that we got from, the place.
On the Wandering Omson.
Wandering Omson.
Yeah. And try to riz her up a little and kiss up a little bit and just be like, I mean, it's nothing compared to your beauty, but I have one of these. It's not your ordinary.
We're gonna get POE'd.
We're gonna get.
It's not your ordinary floral arrangement. It's actually edible. I think you might like the taste of it.
Roll me a charisma check with disadvantage.
Oh man. I was just being nice.
No, you weren't. You're trying to get laid.
Oh, fuck me. If I didn't have disadvantage, my first roll was a 19, but my second roll is a 9.
I appreciate the lovely words. I do. We should be friends though. I'm not looking for anything romantic right now. It's just not my deal, just not looking for that.
Totally.
I'll tell you what though. How about I give you guys all some drinks? And we can talk about it more. Talk about what's going on here. Maybe I'm not understanding what's needed here, and we can go from there.
What more?
Does that sound like a plan? We can go to the kitchen and we can all just talk.
I don't think I have anything to give you for those drinks.
You know what? How about this?
That's true.
At least nothing that you'd want.
Would a cabbage suffice for my friends and I? And I'll pull out my cabbage.
For your drink?
Mm-hmm.
For the round of drinks.
For one round of drinks, I'll take the cabbage.
Whoa! Boom.
As she takes the cabbage, turns to a teapot not too far away, and then puts the cabbage into it. As the lid opens up and swallows it more, and then closes back up to the normal size. As she puts
Here's
the
just
top
gonna
back on.
kinda.
I've always been interested in cabbage tea.
It should be good. Shall we go talk then, Capy Crew? Eliwick can come as well if you'd like, but she's not needed at this point.
I'd be more comfortable if Eliwick was there.
Very well.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Eliwick's our buddy.
She's our ride back.
That is important to ensure that
She's
you can
DD.
get home.
We literally are ride or die.
As Zybilna stands up from kind of like crouching down to talk to some of you guys and whatnot, and walks off to a entrance on the far side of the wall there, leading deeper into the Palace of Heart's Desire, as the table that the teapot is on, the legs underneath it kind of bend a little bit and then start to walk and follow after her. As Eliwick goes, that was smart. She was trying to trick you. Remember.
What do you mean she was trying to figure?
She's not straightforward. You gotta be careful what you talk about.
Words are powerful.
Remember what I said. Yeah, words are powerful. She's smart. So, watch what you make for deals. Okay? Alright, let's go, guys! Eliwick likes you guys, so she's trying to help you out. So you lucked out. As Capy Crew follows Eliwick towards the building.
I follow.
Okay.
Can I ask over the table? Do we have a main objective with this whole thing right now? Like, what is our main thing that we're trying to figure out and do?
He's gonna give us a quest that will allow us to get what is needed for her to assist in getting the twins fathered out of the astral lake.
That's right. Okay. All right.
The Capy Crew slowly makes their way deeper into the Palace of Heart's Desire. Now that they've made it successfully to prisoner. As your next aspect is to convince Sibilna in some way or another. We'll call it there for the night, since it is approaching 11:30.
Shababa.
Chibaba.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, Shibaba.
Zawenya.
Mufasa. Very nice party.
No.
Yes.
Back to the Feywild. Whee!
Welcome to the Feywild.
Wee.
Yay.
Haven't been to the Feywild before.
I spent a whole campaign in the Feywild.
It's a lot of
Which
room.
is this lovely book
Sounds
I get
like
to
a-
use on you guys now.
Sounds like a lot of headaches.
A lot
Awesome.
of
I'm
hyper
excited to be in
analyzing
the
words.
Feywild.
I left my note stickies in there because I knew I'd be using this on you guys at one point.
Y'all brought a country bumpkin to a whole new realm with a whole new bunch of rules.
Rules are fun.
Technically, I brought you to a whole new realm too.
A whole new realm.
This is
Huh?
realm
Oh,
number
yeah.
3 you guys have been to technically. 4 if you want to
No,
count your home
4.
plane.
No, that would be 5.
What's the one I'm missing?
Earth,
Sword Coast.
Sword Coast,
Earth.
Shadows, and now Feywild. That's
Oh,
4.
where didn't we also go to the Earth Elementals thing?
Yeah, the
Oh,
elemental.
the Earth elemental plane. I forgot.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah.
So that is
Everything was rocks,
5.
even the chaos.
Yeah.
I forgot about the
think
Earth
I would.
elemental one. You guys weren't there very
That's
long.
when I.
No, that was like
That's
a
the one
quick
I
like,
thought
yeah,
you
fuck
were
this
forgetting.
place.
Yeah, because apparently only a few of us could actually walk in that.
Yeah, it was
dense
air.
air.
Yeah, it was heavy.
Yeah, heavy
Heavy
plane.
air.
Yeah. Good job. Durham's on his path, slowly but surely, to figuring out things with Lathander. You still have the ability to go back.
Yeah, we'll see how long it's been since we get out of this place.
There's a thing for it, so determines how long you guys want to stay in the Feywild. That's what it comes down to. I'm gonna be honest. And then you have established the Yuan-Ti as an actual
Nation.
nation.
Settlement?
Ooh, you open doors.
We did?
Yeah, that's doors opening.
Bad ones?
I don't know yet.
We just gave an entire race that is generally aggressive and territorial
Yeah.
rights to their own nation where they didn't have that before, and they would take land regardless
Mhm.
by force without any laws or anything protecting them. So
We just
We
pulled a
didn't.
war criminal.
Kira.
They're
and
also
Carl
typically
did.
Now
We
they won't
introduced the
do that
consequences.
anymore.
So you think that because they have their land that they already took over before they were given, you are allowed to have this land, that they are not going to try to expand that land?
Cold appeasement.
Look,
If they do, I will be big mad.
I need to remind
You'll fuck
everybody, we were not making it out of that fight
Okay.
in that
No,
dungeon.
I'm just saying that those are the doors that have been opened because of it.
Well, I'm
Like-
aware of what doors were open. We didn't have much of a choice.
Who
We
helped the
probably
auntie?
were
Just
and
immediate
still
point to
somewhat
Carl.
are in
Kira.
somewhat rough shape. Like, we should probably consider a long rest at some point.
I'm rested. We rested, didn't we?
I'm mentally
No.
drained.
We've been short resting, and then some people got healed by Stellaris.
Yeah, but we were on the toad. That counted as a long rest, Chris said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, did that
Magical
count as a long rest?
rest. Yes.
Yeah,
I gave
magical
that as a
long rest.
rest.
Oh.
Remember,
I
we
missed that.
crossed half the Sword Coast in a matter of 2 leaps.
Yeah. Hippity
Well,
hop.
that's what I didn't. But I didn't know it was a long rest. I missed that.
I'm counting it as a magical long rest.
Well,
There's times where it's just like long rest. Go sleep. So
Well, what would have taken us a matter of a month, maybe, turned into 2 leaps.
legitimately like 8 seconds.
Or you could say 2 lips.
2 lips. Yeah, the Auntie are established. You're in the Feywild. This will be fun.
Yeah, never thought I'd see pink grass,
purple.
Purple grass.
purple grass.
Oh, just you wait. This is just the beginning.
I feel like
And the
my
best
book is
part
gonna help me.
Is that whatever happens in this doesn't technically affect that.
We bring things back from this, though?
Wait,
Why not?
are you saying what our actions that occur here don't occur in our plane of existence?
So, the where you are is based off of this book.
Uh-huh.
What you do does not affect this book because of things that happen in the book. So,
Wait.
the
So what
Feywild.
happened in that book that Mander just held up does not affect the other book that we play out of.
Correct.
What happens in the Feywild stays in the Feywild.
It's Vegas!
Feywild is just the
Vegas!
Feywild's just Vegas.
Oh God, I don't like that was the analogy used.
It's about to be the Hangover montage.
Yep.
Oh Christ.
Lick everything.
Conjugal. Up in
B.
here.
Paisley.
They keep
They-
licking
they-
everything. They just keep
Monroe,
licking it.
Vegas.
They
You're
walked
about
up
to
to
become
the
a man.
They walked up to the random tree and licked it. Oh, that wasn't that bad, except for the tree was awake.
Yeah, I mean...
Consent is important.
But yeah. +1 boon for anyone? Or anyone that can get a +1 boon? I don't know. Or are we abstaining from boons for this?
Leo sins to pay.
You can abstain if you guys feel like there's nothing that needed a +1 boon.
Wasn't there a thing we came up with for like if we wanted to give it to the party as a whole?
The party already has it.
Oh, God damn it, the party.
The party. You can give it to me, I'll use it.
No,
No.
I'm
No.
not doing that.
If we give it to Rob for
Can we give it to Eliwick?
the battle,
Can you give it to Eliwick?
Is that not a possibility?
You want to give it to Eliwick?
No, I'm just spitballing here. I mean, it's a group
I'm good with
consensus
giving
here.
it to Eliwick.
Okay, cool. I got a backer.
Full send.
fuck it.
Eliwick.
She stayed true to what she said that she was going to do. She transported us. She gave us
Yeah,
intel. She gave us a lot of information. She helped us out. Go Eliwick.
She's still helping us out.
Yeah, I mean,
She wholesome.
Okay. I will allow the party to give Eliwick a +1 boon then. She's got a +1 boon.
Oh, Eliwick, oh, Eliwick.
I don't know when she's gonna use it, but she's got it. She's gonna use it next session. Watch.
oh, man.
All right.
Can we get like a little breaks the third wall thank you from Eliwick? Where she like crosses the dimension into like our real world dimension and she thanks the party, please?
Can you imagine?
Oh wow, thank you
No, I
guys.
want-
I'm so happy that you guys give it to me. I'm just trying to help you guys out as much as I can. Like, you
Yes,
guys are
yes.
really amazing. I really like you guys. It is the best.
She said.
So thank you.
Thank you, Eliwick.
Yep.
I would have paid money to see Mander dressed up like Eliwick.
Also,
I
I'm
think
telling you,
I
watch
think
the
I would.
VOD in double time, and you will. Eliwick is 10 times cooler. He's already cool, but double time VOD Eliwick, yo,
also welcome in Raiders.
Oh,
yeah.
Welcome in. Beep, 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 beep.
Like
Most awkward down there.
Hold on.
Not Morse code.
Yeah, right.
Look, it's the best I got. What did you want from me?
$1 million.
Daddy, chill.
Unmarked bill.
Yeah, I don't.
Go fuck
I don't-
yourself in Morse code.
Could you imagine it there? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
See? I thought we had that.
It's literally the free one on Discord.
Right.
Wait, why
Totally
does
fine.
Eliwick have a yellow circle on her, Mander?
That's the boon.
That's the boon. So I don't forget. Which I'm probably
Oh,
still going to
okay.
forget.
Wow, that was a shot in the dark, and I was correct. What the?
Yeah, it's the boon.
How much do we want to bet that he's gonna forget that that's what that means?
I'm noting
He's
it.
saying, yeah.
I said I'm going to forget.
Oh,
I'm going to go, why the fuck she have a yellow dot on her? Did I give her
What do
advantage
you
or
call
something?
those tokens?
Yeah, token.
Nobody say anything.
I'm just going to be like, I don't fucking know. I'll go back and look in the VOD and be like, what the fuck did I do to her?
I'm noting it.
do you guys
I'll
think
give
Carl
it
should hit on
overview.
Eliwick?
No, keep it in your pants.
Yeah, take a shower, dude.
Oh man.
Oh my god, the look on
Touch some
Mander's
grass.
face.
Do we need to get you like a bag of ice or something?
No, I'm fine.
Stop
There's
hitting
no
on
chance.
her.
Hit on Eliwick.
Why are you hitting on Eliwick?
I love fucking with you a little bit. That's okay.
No
Sorry.
man is playing Leisure Fay Larry.
Yeah, Leisure Fay Larry, you know?
I hate it here.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me.
Nomad said, I just like fucking you sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what is Walter? He's just jealous of us.
Vicarious fucking.
If you can't fuck your homies.
If you can't
You
fuck the
know.
homies, who can you fuck? Your wife?
I mean, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, you know?
Yeah, right. You gotta give a little bit to the homies. They've been there with you since day one.
I want to leave now.
The Raiders watching right now. They're like,
I'd
what?
like to go.
We're just,
Can we end
we're
it? Is
honestly
it
just
done?
full sending our fucking shenanigans because there's fucking raiders.
Someone's getting no
Can
man's
we,
wife.
can we go now?
We're gonna
No.
call it there.
We're,
We're gonna call it
we're
there.
gonna keep going until you go full teapot.
Nope, we're
I
gonna call it
can't.
there.
I still can't breathe.
All
I
right.
can't either.
Thank you for everyone that came and hung out today. Thank you for playing, guys. Thank you for the raid.
Thanks, nerds.
Cora and Harpy. Appreciate you guys.
man.
We'll have to check out what you were playing on the D&Ds as well. But until next
D&D.
time, we should be back into the swing of things now that everyone is not as dying from sicknesses and
I'm gonna purposefully get sicker.
She's
Yeah.
gonna die.
well.
Please
I'm gonna go lake walls at the science center.
Jesus.
I wish he would have told me that before I got the ring.
Well, we might have Soraya, we might not. We'll find out. Tune in next time for more
To
looking at the
D&D.
walls on
For
D&D.
more. How strong is our immune system?
Goodbye.
It's actually a one shot of Osmosis Jones.
Uh,
Bye.